The Pacific Vision's wing at the Aquarium of the Pacific invites visitors to explore the challenges our ocean faces and the opportunities it holds. Through an immersive theater experience, interactive art, and live animal exhibits where we can learn and engage in the future of our living planet.
When we decided that we had to expand because of overcrowding, the question became, do we have a traditional aquarium expansion with more tanks for bigger animals, or do we do something different? Why not focus on the one animal that is putting all the other animals on this planet at risk? And that animal, of course, is us. And so Pacific Visions focuses on the changing relationship of people with the earth and the world ocean. And the hope is that after people go through this, they will look at the marine life in the original aquarium in a very different way and realize that our fate is very intimately interconnected with the fates of all the animals that are in our care. We long have believed that when you integrate art and science, you can increase the impact. Art and science are both modes of knowing. They both seek the truth, but by different paths. And when you can make those paths intersect, often something magical happens. And so throughout Pacific Visions, we have tried to incorporate the visual arts and also in our new Honda Theater, the performing arts.
Pacific Visions is really what we like to think of as the aquarium of the future. For example, in the art gallery, people are immersed in an ocean environment. So they are able to see something we would not normally be able to show them if we just had the traditional tanks, because we make them feel like they're inside the ocean. So you have these projections on the wall, and then you're surrounded by these wonderful soundscapes and lighting. The first story that we are telling in Pacific Visions, it is about the human impact and alternative pathways to the future. We want people to realize that, the decisions we make have an impact on the world. And if we make good, sustainable decisions, that in turn will have a better impact on the environment. It's an arc-shaped screen that's 133 feet long and 32 feet high. We've got 3 different projectors projecting onto that screen, so it makes a really wide, expansive, immersive feeling for the visitors. We've also got projections on a stage that's on the ground, but that stage actually tilts up for better viewing. So you're completely immersed in an ocean environment or other kinds of environment. And added to that, we have multi-sensory effects such as scent, seat rumblers, wind, fog, so it just heightens the experience for the visitors.
The audience spills over into this part of the wing, which has a lot of interactive sections. Talk to me about this bubble wall right here.
This is an interactive wall. It's about 50 feet long, and it's a great place for kids to come and open up, interact with the space. So they come, they see this beautiful imagery of an underwater scenery, and there are all these bubbles floating through, and you can just gesture towards it, and they open up with information.
Talk to us about this table.
So we've got 3 different tables in the culmination gallery. In the film you learned about how your choices regarding food, water, and energy will help you make more sustainable future. So we've got 3 specific tables over here. So this one is about food. And we go through a series of questions where you make a choice about your personal choices. So I could find out about different topics right over here, and then I can choose my answer, and then I find out through the sustainability meter if I've made a sustainable choice or not. And then through these collective question and answer, it shows you what impact you're having on California.
We are interconnected to our ocean planet and the changes to our environment. The outer facade of the Pacific Visions wing embodies that very idea. The outer glass represents the Pacific Ocean and changes depending on light and weather conditions throughout the day. Visit aquariumofpacific.org for more information on the Pacific Vision's wing. Then come to the aquarium and be part of the future of our world ocean. Thank you for joining us.